Hi, grade 5. I'm Miss Iman Sayed from Learning Teacher Iman channel. Today, it will be a revise in your book, Connect Plus. But before I will go to do so, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel, send you new videos. The revise is from المتميز booklet. But before I would like to say that we have many questions. I answered some of them as a samples of what we come in the exam. Okay. The others can read by yourself. I will leave you the link of the booklet below the video to download it and read it again. Let's go to our revise today. We have here some propositions that we took it together. Let's revise. Let's remind you with it in this revise. In Unit 5, here we have this booklet have a revise on every unit by the questions, by the answers of the questions. Here we have, I always put space, sunscreen, before I go to the beach. Put what? Put on, your clever pupils. We took it during the lesson. Next one. I know how to put space a tent, to put up the tent. I don't have to worry about. I love space, free time. I love having your clever pupils. I enjoy spending. Why enjoy spending and love behaving? Because as we know during the lesson that we have some verbs that adding ing form. I will make a revise with you with these verbs. We have here enjoy. We have here enjoy. We have here love. We have here go. We have here also the verbs like go, enjoy, love, like. All these called verbs must be followed by what? Must be followed by ing form. Ing form called what? Called gerund. Okay. I explained this before, and I will remind you what I told during the lessons. Okay. Here is we have gerund. Okay. So if we see enjoy, if we see love, if we see go, if we see like, must put the verb in ing form. Don't put two verbs in the same tense in same sentence. Okay. We have the verb in tense and another verb adding ing to the verb like this, like playing, like going, like love doing, or go swimming, and so on. So we must put ing to the verb that follow by these verbs. Let's go to our to continue our revise. This is something that I would like to be clear with you. I enjoy spending time outside. My sister doesn't like swimming, your clever pupils. He hates going. Let's go to another one here. Here we have, I love playing. You can say some of sentence that can't answer Miss Iman. Why? Because I would like to make the video shorter and to see again. Okay, the answers of the questions is in front of you. You can revise it by yourself. I answer some of them, and I will leave the rest to study it by yourself. Here we have. Here we have, yes. Here we have, we love playing computer games on Sunday. As we told you before, that we have proposition on used with what? With days. We have in with seasons, years, and months. We use in with seasons, years, and months, and on with what? With days. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. They hate spaced onions on their burgers. Eating. I don't like putting. Here is, do you like watching TV or playing? What sports do you like doing? Let's go to another one here. Here we have, he has never spaced before. He has never been. Nada goes hiking and camping. Ali is great cook. Is a great cook, not cooker. Cook means the one means great chef. It means the meaning of great chef. Where does Ali like going? What does Ali like to cook? We like to cook. He's the separating by two. Let's go to another one. I lived with my parents on a farm. I have space been to the city before. I never. Let's go to another one here. They sat at the table by working together. Aya washed the vegetables and cut. Cut is the, we say here we have past continuous. We have here we have past simple, not continuous, past simple. And cut is the past is the past is the same as the present. Okay, so here is the verbs that have the same writings as the same in past and present. Would you like to go? Here we have why was Ali excited yesterday. Let's go to unit 6. Here we have Ali lives in a small village between Alexandria and Cairo. Let's go to another question. I always eat something for breakfast. It was exciting. Was here because here was what was here is a continuous tense, and we have here exciting. It comes as we have some two meanings. It comes as exciting as adjective, like because here we have something, and we can use it as past continuous tense. You can use it as both. Okay, Alexandria is the oldest and biggest. So here we have the comparative form and superlative form. I would like to remember you with the comparative form and superlative form. When we use comparative form, what I can do in the superlative form, in comparative form, I would like to remind you with comparative form. When we talk about comparative form, what is the formula of comparative form? Comparative form, we have here putting er and putting than, okay. This is the comparative form. We say here more, or we say more adjective than, or say more adjective than, okay, more adjective than, okay. This is the comparative. So when we use this and when we use this, we use this with short adjectives, or adjective with one syllable, like what? Like short, like tall, like short, like tall. This called adjectives with one syllable, okay? Like young, for example, like old. This called adjective with one syllable, okay? So in this form, I use a comparative form by adding er to the adjective and adding then, without adding them before the adjective. More adjective than, we say this more, we take it by what? By the adjective of more than one syllable, like what? Like comfortable. I would like to remember me, comfortable. Okay. We have here comfortable. We have here useful. Yes, useful. Okay, useful. We have here expensive. Excellent. I'm listening to saying this man expensive. You are clever. You are more. You are clever than me. You are clever than me. Expensive. You are more clever than me. Here is have expensive. So here we use more. We say more comfortable than, or we say more useful than, more expensive than. Let's go to another kind of the adjective, which is called superlative. When I make a superlative, this was with what? Two persons or two things. Here we have with what? With two persons or two things. Two persons or things. Two persons or things. I will explain in the simplest way. Okay. To understand, comparative form is two persons, comparing between two persons or things. Okay, this is what I would like to know it. Okay, comparative form. In the superlative form, what can I do in superlative form? Superlative form. Here we have superlative form. Superlative form. We have here superlative form. So I compare one with what? With more. I compare one with more. I compare one with more. Okay. This is the comparative. This is the superlative. Okay. We say here. We say the and put put est to the adjective. Like what? As this case, we can say the shortest, or the tallest, or the oldest, anything. We can say the shortest. The shortest, we say the shortest, the tallest, or can the tallest, anything, okay? Say adjective there and put est to the adjective. Okay, I think it's clear here in this part. When we talk about the adjective with more one syllable, what can I do? I can say the most. I can say the most and put the adjective at and put adjective here. Okay. Okay. We can say more. We can say the most beautiful, the most comfortable. We can say here the most beautiful. We can say here the most beautiful or the most comfortable or anything. Most beautiful or most comfortable. Most comfortable. Most comfortable. You can say here most comfortable or most most comfortable, most beautiful, most expansive, and so on. Okay, most expansive. And so on. Most expansive. Here we have I compare one person with more than with more. Okay, say the most beautiful, the most comfortable, the most expensive. Here we have more adjectives than. You say more comfortable than, or more useful than, or more expensive than. Superlative one with more. We say we're adding est to the adjective like this. When we say the shortest or the tallest, here is the adjective of one syllable. The most, we say the most beautiful, the most comfortable, the most expansive. Let's go to continue the revise, to continue our revise today. Now I think you understand what I would like to know. Okay, I think now we know. Here we have Alexander is oldest. Oldest, here we have est. So I say biggest, not here smallest or bigger or big. Why? Because Alexander is biggest, not smallest. Is the biggest city in the Egypt. Is the biggest city in the Egypt, not smallest. Let's go to another one here. I stopped working at sunset. Let's go to the next sentence. We see all boats on the sea. Let's go to another sentence here. Everybody, their books, everybody has. So here I use everybody here, and everybody here related as singular form. We say has. Everyone takes sandwich from bake. So here we have everyone and everybody related as singular form. Space, anybody study science. It will be does. There space, someone in the garden. There was. Yesterday I saw somebody in the street. Over 3.5 million people live in Alexandria. Here we have, I learned space interesting in math class this morning. Something. May I do anything? Here we have, let's go to another one here. Don't apply yourself for mistakes. Nobody is always perfect. So here you can't blame yourself, you can't make yourself wrong, because everybody have mistakes. Okay. This table is made of means the material that this table made of, it will be wood. We live on earth. There isn't anything to buy in the bakery. Darien is a polite girl that everybody likes her. We want to park to enjoy. Here is, I use here to as a reason to when we say like because. Here to used here to contact to sentence by giving reason. He will say we went to the park for what? To enjoy nice weather. Let's go to another question here, to another item here. Here is the revise on unit 7. Let's revise it together. My uncle lives by the sea, as we know during the lessons. The antonym of unusual is usual. Okay, this is antonym. Antonym means the opposite. Antonym means opposite. Here is unusual. It will be usual. Let's go to another one. Ali couldn't play football yesterday. Couldn't. No, it's play, not play. Why? Here is, as we told you before, that modals must be followed by what? By the infinitive form. So Ali couldn't play. Ali isn't sleepy. Sleepy means what? Means going to sleep. And sitting and without and from the tiring, he is sleep sleep with his on him sleep on himself. Okay, this is called sleepy. The moonlight shines on the sea. The full moon stops me what? Sleeping. The moon's gravity could affect. We are going space tomorrow. We are going fishing. Here we have Ali fell asleep. We told space about what happened. Everybody. Here he hurt his leg. Then he went home. The water was space too deep. The moon is strong enough. This is the answer of this sentence. Ali space because the film is boring. Bored is bored. So here, as we told, I would like to explain this also. Here we have adjectives. I would like to make a revise to remind you what we told before. Here we have adjectives, ed adjectives, ed form, and adjectives, ing form. Adjectives, I will remind you with adjectives, ed form and ing form. And when we use this and when we use it, when we say he's bored, he's bored, I say he's bored. Okay, so I expressing the emotions of him. He's bored, so I expressing that the person is bored from something. So this called person. So I write it here as a person. Okay, this for person. Okay. The book is boring. So when you say the book is boring, the book is boring. The book is boring. So here I talk about a person. When you say here, adding ed to the adjective, like this, he is bored. When we say this book is boring, so I expressing something that is boring. So here we talk about things. Okay, this is the difference between adjectives that has ed form like this and adjective having ing form like this. Let's continue our revise today. Here we say Ali is bored because the film is boring. So here describing the film is boring, and I was describing the emotion of Ali of bored of this film. My parents were surprised by they said nothing. Space is more powerful than nature. Nothing. You should listen to your teacher. What problems does Ali have? So here, as we told you before, we have does, and does means the verb coming in the infinitive form. In the simple tense and in the past tense, the verb must be returned to what? To the infinitive form. Let's go to another one here. What is a girl doing? Let's go to another one. Space, here we have yesterday. So when we have yesterday, I would like to say the keywords of the past simple tense. It could be yesterday, last, ago. If we see any of these words in the sentence, so the sentence must be in what? In the past simple form, like this. I spoke to my uncle yesterday. I spaced garbage with my friends. I pick up. The park looked amazing. So here we have look, and the verb must become in the what? In the gerund form. The park is nice place to play. People space don't leave. Ali used to be good at tennis. Let's go to another. I love reading short stories. I play football on Sunday and Monday. I play it twice. Practice space, but it's a great fun, tiring. The children are really excited. He's really good at building. Yasin says football is tiring. The children at the school are excited. Why excited? Because as we told you before, that children, here we talk about the adjective, and as we told you before, that the adjective person's emotion must be take what? Take ed form. The things emotion, when we describe something like book or film or anything, we're adding ing to the adjective. This is the difference between adjectives ed form and adjective ing form. Must make separated between them. Okay, in the exam we must read, we know what the question wants from you. Don't answer without thinking. You must think and take care when you answer in the exam. Grade 5. Connect plus is very important, and we have something is not clear with you in the exam. We must be concentrate and pay attention if everything in questions that coming for you to get high marks. Okay, to get high marks. The children at school are excited. The heavy rain in Alice village was frightening. The book I'm reading is really exciting. I can't. Here it will be I can. I space take you to the station. I will. Why here will? Because the verb here in the infinitive form, so I write will here. Okay. We were playing on the beach. It looked fishing net. It looked like I need to be careful with wild animals. We will come. Here will, why we select come here? Because as we told you that models must be followed by what? By the infinitive form. Here we have come. Let's go to another one here. Here we have, if you have an exam tomorrow, space it to be don't go to bed at midnight. Here is the conditional if, present and present. So here we have present form and present form. In the we have here we have type 1 of if, which is present and will plus infinitive form, or past and would plus infinitive form, and past participle have, would have, and past participle of the form. But here this is called conditional if, zero if, present present. If you have an exam tomorrow, don't go to bed midnight. If the weather's very cold, we wear warm clothes. Is to be here is. Here is present form, and here is present form. And I select is why? Because here the weather is singular, not plural. If your bed doesn't look healthy, take it to the bed. Let's answer the another kind of questions here in this part. Here we say, people in Norway like to spend their free time outside. My family and I go camping a lot in summer. So it's important to know how to put up at an. The weather can change very fast in Norway, and you don't want to get wet, especially if it's cold out. We also go hiking or summer because we like walking a lot. And then in the winter, we go skiing down the mountains. I feel very happy when I spend time in the mountains. Let's go to another type of the questions here. I don't have a lot of free time because I am very busy with my schoolwork. But when I do have free time, I do arts and crafts. I like origami. Origami is an art related to China. This is a space. This is a craft which is formed in not China. It's in Japan, not China. I'm sorry, because have a mistake here because I teach another something is related to China, so I make a misunderstanding between them. Here is we have origami. This is a craft which is formed, which is from Japan, and use paper to make the shapes of animals, space rockets, or almost anything. It's not very popular here in Colombia where I live, but my friends and I like it a lot. Here we have a comprehension form. I will answer one of them as an example, and you can read the rest of the comprehension, okay? Comprehension is easy in the exam, but we have something is behind meaning. So we must read it carefully before answering the question to know what the question wants from you. Hi, my name is Mariam. Every year, my family goes camping in Siwa Oasis in the western desert. This year, I recorded a video. of our trip for the first time. It's really hot in the desert, so we always put on sunscreen during the day. My little sister likes to help Dad put up the tent, but she can't do it. She's only 4. We sometimes go hiking in the early morning because it's cooler. There are also places where we can go swimming. We always take a lot of water to drink, and we usually have a picnic for lunch. In the evening, we cook dinner on a fire. This is my favorite part of the day. I like looking at the stars in the night sky while that tells us stories. It's fun. The Siwa oasis is in the what? In the western desert, clever peoples. We usually have picnic for lunch. Why do they sometimes go hiking in the early mountains? Because it's cooler. What is her favorite part of the day? The favorite part of the day, as we know as we know here in the text, will be here we usually my favorite day here, it will be in the evening, favorite day in the evening we cook dinner on the fire. Okay, cook dinner on the fire. I will leave the rest to read it and practice on. Okay, let's go to another one here. Here we have another kind of question, which is subject, which is rearranged as we told you before, subject plus verb plus object. I would like to write this rule when you answer the question. When we make a question form, what can we do? We can replace the verb instead of subject. I answer 5 of them, and I will leave you the rest to read it by yourself. Here we have, and as we told you before, that subject can be what or what can be 2 kinds. Can be noun or can be pronoun. You must know this is the steps that we agree with us about it. We have subject can be noun or can be pronoun. Like what? I will give you example. Sarah plays football, or we say she plays. Or can say Sarah plays football, or can you say she plays football? So I replace Sarah instead of what in the pronoun of she. Okay, let's go to another question. Here is we say sports. My country many popular in many sports are popular in my country. Football is the most popular sport. Here is we have subject. We have here subject. We have here verb. We have here an object. Okay, this subject, verb, and object. Here is we have subject. We have here verb, and we have here object. This is the parts of the sentence. You must know it. Let's read it together. Many sports are popular in my country. Football is the most popular sport. We go camping in summer. My older brother enjoys sitting home. We are almost the same age. Our father takes us to dinner. I don't put on, here's will be I don't put on chocolate on I don't put on chocolate on my ice cream. Here we have we have a question form. It will be, do they like watching our adventures? So here we know the kind of the rearrange that come in the exam. Okay, I will answer 8 of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. Now we go to another kind of the sentence that come in the exam, which is punctuate. Okay, which is punctuate. We don't have punctuate here in the exam. Can't have punctuate. So I will revise with you the story. Ferris lived in Aswan with his parents and granddad. As we know during the lessons, during the stories, lives in Aswan. No, not in Aswan, because as we know that the Ferris lives in what, in village, not in Aswan. Ferris loved chatting with granddad. Yes. Ferris loved listening to her granddad's stories. Yes, it's true. Granddads didn't use to study hard. No, why? Because they study hard. Granddad used to play football with his friend. Yes, it's true. Faris made a new friend called Walid. True, it's true. Walid's family moved from Alexandria to Cairo. No, not to Cairo, to their village. Walid's dad had a new job in Alexandria. Yes, true. When Faris wanted advice, he always asked granddad. Yes. Walid's family moved far from Faris' apartment building. No, it's false. Walid visited Faris with his mom and dad. Yes, true. Walid's dad asked Faris' granddad, "Where did you live?" False. Walid's father used to live in the same village as Faris' granddad. False. Could be false. Faris talked to his father to ask his opinion. Is false. Granddad always selfish. It would be false. Faris lived in Cairo. False. Because as we know that Faris lives in what? In village. The story is about granddad's what? Granddad's village. So it can't live in what? Can't live in Cairo. So Faris don't live in Cairo, lived in what? In village. So the answer here, it would be false. Granddads didn't study hard. False. Walid moved here. Walid moved here from Cairo to live in Alexandria. It's false. I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. Let's go to another kind of question, which is complete. Faris liked chatting with his grandmother. Faris lived in Alexandria with his parent and granddad. Faris loved listening to his granddad's stories. When Faris wanted advice, he talked to his granddad. Granddad liked to tell Faris about his life when he was younger. Granddad used to play football in the park. Walid was about the same age as Faris. Walid's dad had a new job in Alexandria. Granddad used to play football in the park. Walid moved to Faris' apartment building with his parents. Walid's mom was surprised when he knew that granddad was from Walid's mom was surprised when she knew that granddad was from the same village as her family. Walid visited Faris with his parents. I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. I will leave the rest to read by yourself. Let's go to another kind of question, which is writing a paragraph. I will read some of the samples of the paragraph, and I will leave the rest to read it and practice by yourself. Here we have, in the exam, we have a paragraph. We have writing a paragraph. During the lessons, we have some expressions that we learned in our topics. I would like to say something that we must keep these expressions to help you in writing paragraph. Okay, and as we told you before, I make videos about paragraph, and I revise how to write a paragraph and the steps of writing paragraph. So we can return to the videos and revise what I told. But I would like to say that something that we must have sentence to help you in writing the paragraph. Here we have in the exam, we have guiding words that we use to write the paragraph. Here we have football, sunscreen, camping, and art. Let's read the paragraph and know how to write it. I love to paint. It's my hobby. I paint with watercolors. All of us know watercolors. I like to paint beautiful landscapes. When we go on holidays to different places like hill stations, desert areas, river banks, or the countryside, I always take my art material with me. I like to sit and paint scenery as I watch it. The painting then is very vivid and comes alive. I find my hobby refreshing to me. I keep all my paintings carefully. I have participated in different art exhibitions and painting competitions. at school and at state level events and won prizes too. I also like playing football. I play football on a team. Let's go to another one here. Painting, cooking, watching TV. This what you like doing in free time. So, my hobby and free time, all I think of all of us giving the same meaning to do things in our free time. I have free time. I do many things. I like some of you saying I like painting. Others saying cooking. Others saying reading. Others say so. Don't have to write painting or drawing. All of us can write the hobbies that we like it. Okay. Here we say I like painting and drawing pictures. I like watching TV with my parents. I like action films. I like playing football with my friend at the club. I practice it on team. I hate cooking food. Some of us saying I hate cooking, others saying I like food. I like making a delicious dishes like what, like basbousa, like basbousa, like mehalabiyya, and so on. We can say like this. Others saying I like cooking because I'm creative in making different dishes. Okay, so others saying this, others saying no, I like reading because I would like to know more about the world around us. Everyone can write what we can thinking. Okay, it's not important to write painting, drawing only. Okay, this is the hobby or this is the free time. Everyone can spend your free time as we like. Okay. I like painting and drawing pictures. I like watching TV with my parents. I like action films. I like playing football with my friend at the club. I practice it on a team. I hate cooking food. I don't like sitting in the kitchen. Okay. Here we talk about visiting Alexandria. I would like to know how to. This is the last one in the paragraph, and we have another kind of paragraph which is email. I would like to explain how to do it. Okay, I visited Alexandria last week. I went with their I went there with my parents. We went to the beach. We swam in the sea. I played on the sand. I made sand castle. I also visited the Alexandria Library. All of us, I think, know Alexandria Library, and we watch it, and all of us watch it on TV. It has a lot of books. Alexandria has a harbor. Alexandria has a harbor. Harbor means the place of boats. Okay, the place that boats stay on. Okay, this is the harbor. Okay, let's go to know how to write the email. This is another kind of paragraph which is email. In the exam, the email comes with your email and your friend's email. Don't write your email in the exam because this is the sign in the paper, and we go to the private commit and your paper corrected in private. So this is not we don't need this. Okay, so in the exam we have an email. You have two email for you and emails for your friend. You must see the emails and write it in the suitable places like this. From, like here, malak33@yahoo.com. So write here malak33@yahoo.com. Don't write your email. Don't write your email because it's signed in the paper. Okay. I advise you many times to don't do so. To anas43@yahoo.com. Here we have subject. Subject here about what? My trip to the desert. Here we say this is the style of how to write the email like this. You say, dear Anas, here as the email to your friend Anas. So we say here we can say as the email that you give to it that you give. You say, dear Anas. You can, if you are Ahmed, dear Ahmed. If you are Omar, dear Omar. So you can write your name that you give you. Okay, dear Anas. How are you and your family? I write to you this email. Why? So here we giving reason for writing email to tell you about my trip to the desert. We went to the desert last week. My father and I had been planning this trip for months, and the last week was the day it would happen. We went there by car. The weather was very hot, and we wear our hats. We put up a tent. We cooked dinner on a fire. We lit the fire. We told the stories and played cards. It was amazing day. We were very happy. For now, we were very happy. Bye for now. Or we can say I see you soon. We can say goodbye. We can say any greetings. Bye for now, Mala. Okay. By this topic, we end from revise. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.